Hey, good Monday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Molly Matott in the Weather Center with your forecast update. Lake effect is still the main attraction in the forecast for tomorrow and the next day as well. In fact, we do still have some active lake effect snow warnings. They are scheduled to stretch until 7 p.m. Tuesday for the highlighted counties, including Oneida, Madison, Onondaga, Oswego, Northern Cayuga, and Wayne counties. We are expecting lake effect to stay in the forecast, though not nearly as much as today. Today was really the main attraction. Tomorrow, a little bit less so. So let's get to what everybody can expect. Not only will it be very chilly tomorrow, but it will be windy as well, and that means we're expecting wind chills close to zero. Syracuse will have snow, though not all day. We'll time it out for you in just a second. Over by the Finger Lakes, don't think that lake effect is really going to stretch too far into the Finger Lakes. Maybe places like Weedsport, Clyde, maybe even just into the northern part of Auburn. We'll see some of that lake effect band, especially as it begins to shift in the afternoon. They may see just a quick inch or two. Over to the east in Utica, not a lot of snow expected there either. Maybe some flurries, not nearly as big of an inland extent as we saw today. Highs in the teens near 20 means that as those winds become gusty in the afternoon, it will likely feel at or below zero at times. Up by the lake, again, as usual, this is the best chance for snow, including places like Walcott, Oswego, and Fulton. They could see another band of lake effect snow form over them. Look at how chilly it is, though. Highs in the teens. Tug Hill at 13 with an extra gust of wind. It will feel below zero. Same goes for the North Country. They could see a passing flurry or blowing snow, but overall, it's a chilly forecast. So now let's talk about the snow, because watch what happens. We do still have that persistent band over most of central New York early this evening. However, we are tracking a small shortwave that will pass through overnight. And watch what it does to this lake effect band. It pushes it to the south and kind of rips it apart a little bit. And that means by 7 a.m., as the kids are getting ready for school, as you're getting ready for work, some of us may get very lucky, unless you're pushing for a snow day. Maybe not so lucky. There is still a chance that this could reform, so you're going to want to keep an eye on the radar, especially early on Tuesday morning. However, not nearly as bad as today. That band that is expected to form is pretty weak. Affects mainly the same areas that it hit today, but it's the evening commute tomorrow that could be messy for most, as by 5 o'clock we start to see those snow squalls fill in again, with snow expected to be heavy at times. So here's what we're thinking. Snowfall forecast. This is new tonight and during the day on Tuesday. Looks like most of this will fall very quickly this evening and then pick back up tomorrow afternoon. So the morning and early afternoon will likely be quiet for most of us in central New York. However, we've kind of backed off the numbers. 1 to 3 inches expected in the light blue, 3 to 6, and you'll notice that tight gradient of the white of 6 to 10, and then in that stretch of red, some places, very localized amounts, could see up to 15 inches, but 8 inches looks like a pretty good bet for Cato, Beeville, Liverpool, Syracuse, those cities highlighted in there, with only localized spots of heavier accumulation. So again, not nearly as much as we saw today. Rest of your 7-day forecast looks like this. Temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 20s for the rest of the week. We start to get a little bit of a break on Wednesday from the lake effect. That will lift off to the north and overall start to weaken. A flurry or two expected Thursday. Forecast quiets down on Friday. We are tracking very closely a weekend storm that could bring some snow, mainly to the south and east of Syracuse. As of right now, we're calling it a miss. It's definitely something to keep an eye on and to stay with CNY Central for continued updates. A reminder that you can always get your forecast online at cnycentral.com. Have a good one.